Hey folks, Sylvius here. I am making poor decisions at the moment and deciding to go hunt some Quara. Hopefully nobody else is currently hunting here, because that would be sort of annoying. I picked up the task for Quara proper, so that's why I'm actually going here in the first place. Little tiny side note of sorts, though, right? I'm actually, like, super duper tired right now, right? But before I went to bed, I was like, you know what, I should go have myself something to eat, because I'm kind of hungry. So like, I went downstairs, scrounged for food, couldn't find anything that was good, so then I found a pack of, like, instant noodles, you know, like, cook in 5 minutes. That's not really instant, by the way. The only problem was that they were, like, the super spicy of death variety. So, ultimately, I ate them anyway. But you'd be surprised how, having, like, super scorching hot, oily goo pepper stuff in your mouth will wake you up. It wakes you up pretty good. Better than coffee. That's, well, not that I drink a lot of coffee, but probably better than coffee. And better than, like Mountain Dew or anything like that. So yeah, since I'm waiting for my mouth to not be on fire any longer, I figured I would waste some time and play some Tibia. I want to check real quick. Did I... That was a bad time to auto map click. Oh, snap. You know, real quick, I want to check, are Quara resistant to holy damage? Because they're kind of seeming resistant to holy damage? No. You know what it could be? I think I'm used to my spells doing more damage from the test server. So when I see 71, I'm like, oh, what is this crap? Because I'm used to doing like 130. Well, I'll keep telling myself that's it, and we'll see. Doo-doo. Now, I kind of want to not keep fighting these dudes and wasting my arrows on them, and I want to get to the proper ones. By the way, I'm super excited about hitting level 150 now. Assuming Quara turn out to be something that I enjoy hunting, at least. If I hate them, that's an entirely different ballgame. But for now, this piece of crap up here that I need to wear to prevent drowning damage is obnoxious. For one, Armor 2 is a joke. I think my boots, yeah, my boots actually provide better armor than that. My amulet provides better armor than that. Every piece of equipment I'm wearing, besides my bow and my backpack, provide more equipment than that. And I guess my arrows. More armor than that, I'm sorry. Is that what I said? Well, anyway. So, yeah, I'm kind of irritated about that being, a piece of crap. Alright, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can't figure out where the spots... Okay, no maps. Yes, maps. No maps. I was kind of hoping I could see on the map where I can drop down. That way I don't have to keep wasting my time fighting these dudes. Oh, actually, I'm kind of close to one. That's good. I'm thinking I may have wanted to bring my master... Well, alright. I was going to say, I'm thinking I may have wanted to bring my Mastermind Shield and Assassin Stars. I forgot, however, that I stupidly accidentally sold my Mastermind Shield. I didn't know they go invisible. To be fair, I didn't really fight a lot of them in the past. Okay, well, at least they go... They cancel the invisibility. Ha! You didn't know I could do that, did you? My friend, who had some experience hunting these, was pretty confident that using walls wouldn't work. But it's working pretty well. Is that the... That's the thing I go up with? Okay. The Hot Geyser. So my understanding of this place, just for the record, is that it's only 2 levels. Okay, and that's how I go back down. Good to know. Or go back up, whatever. So since it's only 2 levels, I know I'm getting the full burst of it. You found a beautiful pearl, which went on the floor over there. Okay. I was like, where'd it go? It's weird that it doesn't go into my inventory automatically. God, it's so slow down here. It's crazy. It's like going back to being level, like, 10. Anyway, yeah, I would like to get a real... The Depth Gallia, I think it was called, is the one I want. Because not only does it provide more armor, it also weighs like 40 ounces, whereas this one weighs 210. 210 ounces. I'm not laughing. Brass armor? Seriously? You know, what frightens me a little bit, well, is the potential for that to keep happening, but... Okay, good. I didn't block them entirely. Yeah, what scares me a little bit here is the fact that I definitely can't effectively run from these dudes. And I know first-hand experience, having had them kill me once, that they're pretty scary. At least they can be. 6 gold coins. Oh, yeah. They're pretty good EXP, though. I gotta give them that. I'm concerned that, like, things will go downhill really, really quickly. And I won't be able to get away. Although, I guess that's why I brought these walls in the first place. So, I guess it's all good. I like that they give really good EXP, but that these ones give, like, jokingly poor EXP. Actually, just in general, my utter inability to, like, flee from these things actually makes me really, really nervous. Because pretty much everything else that exists in the game, I'm pretty confident that I can get away from. Most of the time. Interesting. Somebody injured him. Oh, wow. I, like, literally was not paying attention as he approached me. Anyway, I did pick up the tat. And I'm frightened. Don't let him keep hitting me. Yeah, I mean, the wiki kind of specifically said that there was only one level to this place, so I'm a little confused as to why there's I'm sorry. The wiki specifically said that there's only 2 levels to this place, the top one being the scouts, so I'm a little confused as to why there's a 3rd level all of a sudden. And when I decided to go for it, I became, like, super nervous. When that moment where I was like, alright, we're doing this. We're doing it. I was like, that's what I said the last time I died while fighting these guys. And to be fair, they do hit pretty hard. Like, they are not, insignificant threats. I think shrimp is worth something. I can't remember. And now I'm a little concerned about what's going to happen when I think I want to kill the Mantis Assassin first. It's faster, and it does that. Also, it's apparently standing next to me. Good to know. Ugh. There we go. And you know what's also scaring me now? I didn't really pay a lot of attention to what was up those stairs. So I'm a little concerned that when I go back, I'm going to get, like, hammered by a bajillion things. On a side note, though, oh, a cape. Awesome. I should just replace my armor with that. On a side note, when I threw down that second poison wall, I was kind of like, this is probably a waste. And it may certainly have been a waste, but it did actually come out and end up being semi-useful, so I'm happy. Jesus. Yo, I think the Manta Assassins are the most annoying ones right now. Yeah, I mean, all the other ones kind of don't deal damage to me. The Manta Assassins deal damage. They're actually the most annoying ones. I should say, the other ones by themselves don't deal damage. As you saw back there when I first came down, the Predators are certainly capable of dealing some damage. Wish I was hitting slightly less jokingly poor damages here. There we go. There's a nice 300 and some. There's a 250. And that looks like a haste. Another one. Thinking I maybe wanted to consider bringing more walls. Oh, he hit me anyway? Yo, what a sack of crap. Now, I kind of want to poke my head and just see what the situation is up here. Alright, it's not too bad, actually. At least they, anything that is up there can only come at me from the east. Because my other sides are two of the wall. So I'm a little less concerned. Although I think I forgot to eat. Yeah, good thing. Maybe use my life ring. Get 8 minutes. Ah, you suck. I hate these guys. Yeah, I really hate those guys, actually. They're super annoying. And they're too fast. Ah, jeez. There we go. I gotta time my divine strikes a little bit better. Maybe drink some potions here too. There we go. Still, I would prefer to not let this Quara Predator hit me, and I don't think that's an option. Ouch. 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 Well, that was annoying. I think I need to be a little bit more liberal with my walls. Because I definitely just wasted a whole bunch more on mana potions than I would have if I just used a single wall. And that's kind of not where I wanted to put that wall. Okay, I'm not familiar enough with the underwater terrain to be able to, like, instantly identify... Nice, 2 small diamonds. To be able to instantly identify what I can walk over and what I can't walk over. So at first I was pretty confident this sponge here was something I could walk over. Apparently not the case. Oh. Kind of don't want 2 of them on me. You know, I thought the Quara Pinchers were supposed to be like the mobile fortresses, the super defensive ones that, you know, go slow, hit pretty hard, but are mostly about their defense. I'm noticing that I seem to hit them a lot harder than I hit the Predators. Just my my initial assessment. 199, 251, 415, 464, 219, 93. 53. 106. Although, of course, that was the killing hit. I'm also not too sure about my overall profit in this place so far. Now, to be fair... I hate you, Manta Assassin dude. Oh, oh, good, 2 of you. Oh, and they run. Annoying. They're like worse stalkers. I mean, at least they are like a flavor monster kind of thing, you know? Like, oh, the Mant Assassins. They're assassins, woo! And they, like, fit in with the, like, mythology of the Quara, unlike the Stalkers, which are just, you know, inherently annoying. I'm not gonna really track that one down until I go to leave. Because the less of the Mant Assassins that are, like, active, the significantly happier I am. Uh-oh. Alright, that's a little concerning. Now, how did he get over there? Well, at least he's dead. Let's see. 2 arrows on him so far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. If you consider the halberd profit. And I'm going to pick the halberd up, but... Yeah, for the most part, I'm not really profiting on these guys. But now, on the other hand... I do know... Well, I guess also... I forgot about the pinchers there. That is actually profit now that I think about it. But yeah, what I was going to say is, on the other hand... I do know that for kind of like, once you start fighting the higher level monsters of sorts... Did I loot the... Okay, I did loot the Hydromancer. Yeah, once you start, like, dealing with the, you know, these types of things, or dragons, you're definitely not profiting purely on creature products, and, jeez. That's an annoying respawn. Sorry, yeah, you're not really profiting on just gold and creature products. You're kind of waiting to profit off of an expensive item. So until I loot something expensive off these dudes, I don't think there'll be much profit. I think. To be fair, too, the last time I was fighting them, I ultimately... Well, I mean, I would have profited because that Relic Sword was kind of solid. Relic Sword? Yeah, that's what it was called. Relic Sword. Ah! Bad timing on that. That sucked. A lot. That really sucked. Can you get to me over here? Oh, yeah, come on over here. Do it. Oh, yeah, you an idiot. Look at you. Making diagonal steps like an idiot. Oh, yeah. How am I on arrows? Alright. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I probably would have profited on the last time I was at Quara's in the Sunken Quarter, based off of that Relic Sword, if I hadn't, you know, died and had to rebuy Blessings. Dying and needing to rebuy Blessings is kind of an awesome way to immediately evaporate any profit you would make from a hunt. Ugh. Dude, I hate Mant Assassins. I should have, striked that one. I didn't want to actually kill them, I wanted to have them, just run from me. Again, I know this is a tail, but it looks suspiciously like another body appendage. I'm not going to say which one. I'll let that to your imagination. But it looks suspiciously like a different appendage. One that I wouldn't normally call a tail, per se. Injured Quara Predator. Interesting. Ah! I was being stupid there. I was definitely being stupid right there. Well, the nice thing is the Quara pinchers are generally slow enough that I can run them. At least while they do catch up to me given time, they usually die before they can actually catch up to me. Or I make stupid moves like that and then let them catch up to me. One of those things happens. You know, considering how often I've had them respawn in places where I was pretty confident that they wouldn't be, I'm also getting a little nervous based off of that fact. Not good. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, it'd be cool if he would die. Just die. Just die. I love looting things. Looting things is my favorite part of Tibia. So much so that I like to loot things even while I'm still fighting other things. $75 gold. Well, at the very least, I'm doing good on the whole EXP front. Maybe not exactly on the whole profiting front, but Mant Assassin, my favorite. I did not mean to kill him. Now, yes, run away. Perfect. You running away is precisely what I wanted. Yeah, considering how they can all kind of get behind me in the first place. Oh, look, a respawn. Yeah, considering how they can all kind of get behind me in the first place, I definitely do not want to keep running into the Mant Assassins if I can avoid it. I also am a little interested in how much damage his little beam does. Just because, yeah. Let's check real quick. Not the scouts, the proper Hydromancer. Alright. His beam does... Okay, 100 to 180. I feel a lot better about myself now. I was afraid it was going to be like a Demon's Great Energy Beam or something like that. Hit me out for, like, uber amounts of damage. Oh, hey, my life ring ended. Shame. Platinum coin. Alright. Ooh, hey, my lights just flickered. That's bad. Yeah, my last Tibia video, I think with the giant spiders, I was mentioning how I have a battery backup for my computer. Crap. Way crap. Yeah, I have a battery backup for my computer. So, if need be, I can, like, continue to play without power. But, I definitely don't want to do that. Ah, crap. And then not paying attention and ran out of mana. Not good. This was a really unfortunate spot to put the wall. There we go. Oh. So yeah, I have a battery backup for my computer, so the computer would keep running. So if I was doing like a Let's Play in a different game, or if I was just playing another game or doing something like that, I wouldn't just automatically lose all data. And I would have ample opportunity to be like, okay, I lost power, time to end my video, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just shoot him, please. Oh, good. Look, another one. Dude, I don't even know what's happening right now. Oh, look, another one. And it's, like, super hasted. Alright, let's actually drink a couple of potions at this point. Get my mana up a little bit more. Yeah, I was advised to try to consistently keep my mana up a little bit more, and that's actually good advice. I just don't do it because I'm cheap. Which is probably a poor reason to do just about anything, but I'm cheap, so here we are. Ugh, immediately goes back invisible. Are you running away from me? You're not running away from me. Quara Pincher. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I was like, if that Mance Assassin is right here, the Quara Pincher wouldn't be able to get to me, so he would walk across the poison, and that would have been bad. Alright. You know, I'm getting kind of questionable on arrows. I'm thinking I might want to head back. Eh. Quara Eye, Great Mana Potion. Too bad I can't actually use the Great Mana Potion. I wish Paladins got a little bit more love with their availability of potions. I mean, the Spirit Potions are fine and dandy for, you know, not dying, but they kind of lack the utility that Greater Mana Potions would have. Didn't really mean to kill him. Now, this Poison Wall I put in a really good spot. Because it kind of connects both to this structure here and to this structure here. So that was a really, really solid spot. Oh, I'm glad I killed him. Small amethyst and 24 gold coins. Slightly... Okay, good that I killed him in one shot. Less good that he's deciding to come over here to play with me. 54 gold coins that I want to go over and get. I suppose if I had to point out a problem with this positioning is that they can get out of my screen. So, Tibia is, I think, 7 squares that way, but only 5 squares up, which is really weird to me. They should redesign it. Make the whole game 3D, like Call of Duty. That would be a huge improvement, I imagine. The Constrictors are surprisingly not really threatening. They give a pretty bad EXP, too. On the other hand, though, they still count towards my tasking, and they die easy, so I have no real complaints. Must get my 9 gold coins. You know what's another nice thing about it I like about the Quaras? None of them have ranged attacks, besides the Hydromancer, but I think what? One of them is very uncommon, and the other one is just a beam. I can deal with that. Now, if he would, you know, die. Yeah, like, none of them are archers, and none of them are, like, proper Warlock-esque mages. The Hydromancer's almost less of a mage in the traditional sense, and more of, like, a, crap on a stick. So why am I dealing no damage to this one? Alright, there we go. Yeah, if I didn't put this poison field in a spot where I can kind of keep firing over them, I would probably be having a much harder time here. Not fire over them, where I meant to say where it connects to these other platforms. That's not good, though. Respawn. Okay, at least it was just a Mance Assassin. Also, the fact that it's poison means it's not going to stay invisible for long. Moron. Should probably shoot him. There we go. Alright, did I loot everybody over here? I kind of don't even know what's going on. There we go. How am I on arrows? 574. I mean, I'm kind of heading back, so I think that's good enough. Did I loot this guy? I don't think I looted this guy. Don't shoot them. I don't want them actually dead. Ugh. God, I hate those dudes. Also, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, Quara are not actually too bad. They're pretty decent EXP. I mean, they're not, like, ultra profitable, but they're pretty decent EXP. That is an unfortunate spot for a respawn. At least it was just a Constrictor. Would have been much worse if it had been, like, a Hydromancer or something like that. Still, these Mant Assassins are obnoxious. But like I said, at least they don't have, like, a proper mage or a, an archer class. That would be really annoying. At least for me, I don't know. I feel like mages wouldn't really appreciate that either. But, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter to knights. Uh-oh. Alright, a little concerned. A little bit more concerned. Kinda got a little bit too much heat on me here. Ugh. Very much. Ah, Jesus. Ah! Drink potions faster! Jesus, that was horrifying. Let's never do that again. I went down to 10 HP at one point. 10 HP. Did you see that? I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die again. Oh my god, I don't want to die again. No, don't die. No, don't die. 10 HP. 10 HP I went down to. Okay, to be honest, that was kind of, like, horrifying, by the way. Like, I was legitimately horrified by that process. Oh, look, somebody's respawning behind me. Please don't respawn behind me. Please be something pointless. That's not pointless. Oh, he went through the... That was weird. Alright, keep killing the Constrictors just because I can thin them out quickly. Alright, and now we focus the Predator. This was an unfortunate setup for the walls, I believe. Ugh. Target the Mant Assassin before he does his stupid invisibility crap. Oh my god. I saw that Mant Assassin up there and freaked out a little bit. Alright. Who did I not loot yet? What about you? Alright, you've been looted. What about you? You have no idea how, like, positive I was going to be dead right there. I gave up. I was like, oh my god, I'm dead. I have no hope. There's no chance. No chance that I'll survive this. I'm dead. Was he running now? That's good. Because I hate them. Ugh. Good thing that I mean, honestly, like, to be honest, the only reason I didn't die there was because that Quara Predator just decided to start hitting me really low. For all, you know, like, for all honesty, I should have been dead. And it would have been really, really sad if I had died again. It would have been, I would have been, like, very, very unhappy. I did not kill these. Who killed these? Who killed these and then didn't loot these? Okay. Hey, whenever you find a whole bunch of dead cores and a dead human, it does slightly concern me. Oh, I was positive I could go up that way. I am not going to take the double axe, I think. I presume he had blessings. You know, when I first played Tibia, whenever I would find a dead human body, I would be like, oh my god, jackpot. And to be honest, it was never a jackpot. Ever. It was always nothing. And now that everybody and their grandmom has blessings, it's even worse. Now, I don't think I killed these. No, I didn't. And I know that because I didn't loot them. You know, just for the record, some dude definitely knows I'm in here because he saw the dead cores that I killed and is just hunting on top of me. And that's sort of annoying. Level 317 Master Sorcerer. I'm not the owner. I mean, I kind of don't want to, you know, totally steal his kills, so I'm not going to. Alright, the fact that he said E makes me think he's an actual human being. At least I think. To be honest, I kind of just naturally assumed he was a bot. Especially when I saw his level. Anyway, though, I did not want to do that. I do want to go up to the next level up, just so that I have a little bit less stuff that I need to get through before I can leave. Ah, crap. Oh, good. He decided to not just keep walking across it. Good for him. Good for him, Mr. Predator. Bam. 5 gold coins. I'll buy myself a cup of coffee with that. If only I liked coffee. Also, I'm pretty sure 5 gold coins would buy me more than enough coffee. I think gold goes at, I think like around 130, or yeah, 1,300 US dollars an ounce. And most gold coins come in an ounce. So yeah, a gold coin would be a lot of coffee. You know, I've never understood why some people want to go back to the gold standard as a currency. I also don't understand why people stockpile gold. I've never, like, I mean, just stop and think about it for a second, alright? So, the people are like, I think there's going to be an economic collapse, and that the currency of whatever country, in my case, US dollars. I don't know how common this is in the rest of the world, just for the record. But I think there's going to be an economic collapse, and the US dollar is going to become, like, worthless. So I'm going to stockpile gold instead of US dollars. Now, let me explain something. Nobody wants gold. Like, if there's an economic collapse, and the United States, like, falls into anarchy, and everybody loses their mind, and nothing is worth anything anymore, and I don't know, I have a farm, or a weapon shop, or I sell oil, or power generators, or whatever I want, and you come up to me with a bar of gold, what am I going to do with a bar of gold? I don't want a bar of gold for anything. I mean, really, like, stop and think about that. What exactly would I be doing with a bar of gold? If there's an economic collapse, I'll tell you what I want. I want bullets for the guns that I hopefully have. I want food supplies, or medication of some form, antibiotics, bandages. I want tools, power tools, pipes, solar generators, batteries, flashlights and light bulbs. Like building materials, nails, hammers, screwdrivers, screws, wrenches, nuts and bolts. I want, I mean, oil, fuel, cars, tires. If I own a factory, or I stockpiled food, and you show up and you're like, well, here's a pile of gold coins. I'm not going to do anything with gold coins. You show up and you're like, well, here's a pickup truck full of fuel and oil. I'll accept that as a deal. But what am I going to do with anything else? It's silly. Your gold is going to be just as useless otherwise. Now, the one situation where the gold might still have some value is running under the assumption that the economic collapse is limited to the United States of America. And you think you're going to take your gold and get out of the United States and get to, like, Canada or something like that. That is economic collapse free. I suppose the Canadians would want, would be okay with your gold coins, or your gold bars, or whatever. But, I mean, if there's an economic collapse in America, somehow perfectly contained to America, no less, how are you going to get out of the United States anyway? Let me tell you, friends, if your plan for the impending economic collapse is stockpile gold under your bed or in, like, a hole in your yard or something like that, you lack the means to reliably and safely get yourself out of this country in the event of an economic collapse. If you can safely get yourself out of this country during an economic collapse, you're doing that because you were smart enough to buy a private jet, and also you had enough money to buy a private jet. Or a private army, which is probably even better. In fact, I would aim for the private army if I could. And, you know, if you have a private jet, you don't need the gold. So, yeah, that was a long and pointless rant over something that just never made any sense to me. Never made any sense to me. Oh, come on, could you have not hit for more than 75 there? Could you have not decided to come and join on the fun? Yeah, go back. Keep doing the diagonals. On the other hand, too, I feel like if you're planning on the inevitable economic collapse, you're gambling on, like, everything you know and love in the world being destroyed in the first place. So, I mean, like, really, what's it matter? Like, I don't know. If the United States economy just implodes tomorrow, I'm kind of cool with just, you know, going with whatever happens. If I die, I die. Whatever. I mean, yeah, I could, like, make a living for myself being a farmer or something like that without electricity and with, you know, all the things that make my life bearable not existing. But I would rather not if it comes down to it, you know? I'm not saying Tibia is the only reason I live, but I mean, like, video games and all of the things that I do for, like, leisure activities are a big part of what makes me happy in the first place. And yeah, I would probably adapt eventually, but, like, you know, it's just, it's kind of, I don't know. Hey, he killed one of my, Mantis assassins down there. You know, I just, like, plus, I don't think I would be able to survive long in a world where, you know, there's a total economic collapse and the country's in anarchy. Especially if I'm lugging around a massive stockpile of gold. Just because, for the record, you might not know this, but gold weighs a lot. And it also makes clinking sounds. So it's kind of obvious that you're carrying gold. So I'm going to be carrying, what, like, I don't know, 2 pounds of gold with me wherever I go? That's 2 pounds of things that I'm not carrying, like water, or food, or medicine, or a tent, or a sleeping bag. I'm probably going to end up, like, dying in the wilderness even if I was carrying 2 extra pounds of any of those things anyway. I'll get, like, eaten by wolves or fall in a hole. But, I mean, I also don't need to add carrying a whole bunch of valuable material, assuming it still has any value in the first place. I don't need to add that to the mix of things and have somebody be like, well, I could just, you know, kill this guy. And take his gold. Because, like, that's the thing. If gold still has any value, that's going to mean that other people are going to want your gold, too. And during an economic collapse and complete anarchy, I feel like anybody who also wants your gold is probably going to be willing to kill you for your gold. Bone beasts are rattling in some dude's tombs that I don't care about. I'm sorry, where's this guy again? No, I'm not leaving. Nope, not leaving. Is that what he said to me, though? No. Not leaving, dude. So, let's see here. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep ignoring him. He's probably gonna try to lure a whole bunch of crap on me, which would be awesome, but whatever. Actually, I'm kind of running out of cap, so I might just leave as is anyway. But I have a like moral obligation to not just leave when some dude comes into a place that I was hunting at and then just demands I leave. Especially on a non-PvP server. I mean, like, what kind of joke is that? He can't actually follow through on his threat. Whatever. Let's ask the help channel to make sure, because I do want to know if, like, luring is against the rules before I decide to stay here. Well, also, on that end, I'm running out. Is luring against the rules? Like, a dude demands I leave the spot I'm hunting at, and then lures everything at me until I do. Although on that note, I'm out of cap, so I might as well just leave anyway. On a side note, that Jake Dakota guy is always on the forums and always arguing with a whole bunch of people. And it seems like everybody sort of hates him. But all of my experiences have been with him being pretty positive. And even in the things where everybody's like kind of flipping out at him and arguing with him, he's always seemed pretty reasonable to me. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not like privy to any of his like the exact specifics of whatever his arguments were with people. But he has always seemed like a pretty reasonable dude to me. That's annoying. So he says it's actually legal. It doesn't fall under destructive behavior or something like that. Oh well, what can you do? Anyway, doesn't really matter to me because I was leaving anyway. That's a shame. That is a shame. That's a shame. Gotta throw these mana pots, empty mana pots on the floor because that's probably worth taking. Well, I guess I lose my hunting spot now. Oh, well, what can you do? I was going to actually come back here because this was a pretty solid spot and hunt here after I ended my video, but oh well. At the very least, I don't know if this actually makes me happy or not, but I'm happy that the dude wasn't a bot. Instead, he just... I'm going to break my cursing rule because, the guy kind of irritated me, and I hate that crap. But, like, yeah, at least he wasn't a bot. He's just an asshole. But, I mean, that's annoying in its own special way. But, yeah, kind of nothing I can do. Dude way out-levels me on top of everything else, so... Oh, well. Kind of want to pick this last pile of gold up, though. It's really important to me that I pick this last pile of gold up. Alright, I forgot there was a couple of Quara on the surface. Well, folks, that was me tasking Quaras. I'm going to pause real quick, actually. and see post my like loot pick thing. But I do want to see how many I got in the first place. They're underwater cores. Ugh, I'm not good at basic math anymore. 31 plus 10, 41 plus 33, 74, 104, 124 looks like. Alright, folks, I'm going to pause real quick and get my loot pick up. Alright, folks, my loot pick. Like 6K profit. Not huge. Not terrible. It's like whatever. I mean, you can see I did pretty good on the platinum coins. Oh no, it just upgraded those. Never mind. I didn't actually loot 78 platinum coins. Did pretty good on the gems, though. Shrimp might be worth something. I'm not too sure. Core bones. Oh, okay, 500 a pop. Yeah, I mean, not too bad. Wasted 12.6K on arrows, which, you know, always kind of kills everything. Real quick, I'm just going to see what the price of shrimp is. See what I can expect to get for them. Shrimp go for 35 sell offers, 10 buys, so not great. I think they're used in that like event thing that takes place during August, though, so maybe they'll go up in price in a couple of days, actually. A couple of days. Anyway, though, for now, I'm going to end my video. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, and check me out on Patreon. And, you know, I just want to say one other thing. This Jake Dakota guy, he's actually a really nice guy. I know he gets a lot of flack on the forum and stuff like that. But like I said, every time I've interacted with him, he's been actually incredibly helpful and polite. So, as far as I can tell, he's a good guy.